Everyone loves SUVs. They're big, powerful, practical, and in 2025 they're more advanced than ever. But here's the thing, while some SUVs are dominating the market and earning glowing reviews, there are others that are giving buyers headaches. Whether it's poor reliability, overpriced maintenance, underwhelming performance, or just not living up to the hype, not every SUV is worth your hard-earned money. So today on Gravity Automotive, we're diving into the 5 worst SUVs of 2025 that you should think twice before buying. And trust me, some of these names will surprise you. When we talk about SUVs, expectations are high. Consumers want a mix of safety, cutting-edge tech, family comfort, strong performance, and long-term reliability. But not every SUV checks all those boxes, and in fact, some of them stumble badly in key areas. Let's start with the Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. On paper, the Evoque has that premium badge appeal with sleek styling and a luxurious cabin, but in reality, it has become one of the most unreliable SUVs on the market in 2025. Owners frequently report electrical glitches, infotainment breakdowns, and drivetrain issues that shouldn't exist in a vehicle with such a hefty price tag. The average repair costs can run sky high, and Land Rover's well-documented reputation for expensive maintenance doesn't help its case. When you're paying luxury money, you want peace of mind, but with the Evoque, you're more likely to spend extra time at the dealership than enjoying long road trips. It may look sharp, but behind the gloss is a long list of headaches. Then there's the Jeep Grand Cherokee, including the larger Grand Cherokee L. Jeep has built a name for itself as a rugged, go-anywhere brand, but unfortunately the 2025 model suffers from more negatives than positives. While the styling is handsome and the interior offers space and tech, buyers are disappointed by its reliability and the number of recalls it has faced in recent years. Complaints range from transmission issues to electronics that simply don't work consistently, and the long-term maintenance costs are higher than many competitors in its class. Performance isn't as polished either, especially when you compare it with rivals like the Toyota Highlander or Kia Telluride, which deliver smoother rides and fewer problems over time. In a segment this competitive, Jeep simply falls behind, and it's not the SUV you want if long-term dependability is a priority. Next up, the Ford Explorer, a nameplate that has been around for decades and used to dominate suburban driveways across the United States. But the 2025 Explorer struggles with both execution and value. While Ford has worked hard on giving the Explorer modern tech and family-friendly features, it hasn't fixed the reliability problems that have plagued this SUV for years. Owners continue to face issues with the engine, gearbox, and complicated electronics that are expensive to diagnose and fix. The base models feel underpowered, and even the higher trim versions don't deliver the smoothness or refinement you'd expect at their price point. Fuel efficiency is mediocre, and when you factor in repair bills and depreciation, the Explorer just doesn't hold up as a smart long-term investment. For an SUV that's supposed to be a family staple, the Explorer leaves too much room for disappointment. Now let's talk about the Hyundai Kona EV. At first glance, this might sound surprising, because Hyundai has done a great job making electric cars more affordable and appealing. But the Kona EV in 2025 is a case of missed opportunities. While it looks trendy and offers decent electric range, it falls short when it comes to real-world reliability and charging convenience. Owners have reported battery management problems and long charging times compared to newer EV competitors like Tesla or even Hyundai's own Ioniq 5. The interior feels cramped for an SUV, and the driving dynamics are underwhelming, especially for those expecting the punchy acceleration that EVs are known for. On top of that, its resale value isn't strong, meaning buyers lose more money when it's time to trade in. For an SUV marketed to the next generation of drivers, the Kona EV just doesn't deliver enough to justify the headaches. Finally, the Mazda CX-9, which has long been seen as a stylish alternative in the midsize SUV market. Mazda vehicles are known for sharp handling and sporty appeal, but in 2025 the CX-9 feels dated and outclassed by rivals. The interior is smaller than many other three-row SUVs, making it less practical for families who need space. Fuel efficiency lags behind competitors, and the turbocharged engine doesn't feel as refined or powerful as it should for this price point. Reliability ratings are average at best, and while Mazda is more affordable than some luxury brands, the CX-9 struggles with high maintenance costs and lack of cutting-edge technology compared to newer rivals. In a world where SUVs are pushing boundaries with electrification, hybrid powertrains, and advanced safety systems, the CX-9 just feels stuck in the past. For buyers looking at the long term, it's not the smartest choice. So when you put it all together, these 5 SUVs, the Land Rover Range Rover Evoque, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Ford Explorer, Hyundai Kona EV, and Mazda CX-9 are the ones that stand out in 2025 for the wrong reasons. Whether it's overpriced luxury without reliability, rugged branding without dependability, outdated engineering, or EVs that don't meet expectations, they simply don't live up to what buyers want in today's competitive SUV market. Now, that doesn't mean these vehicles have zero redeeming qualities. Each has its strengths, whether it's design, off-road ability, or brand prestige, but when you balance the pros and cons, the negatives outweigh the positives. For smart buyers who care about long-term value, these SUVs should stay off the shopping list. At the end of the day, buying a car is about more than just the badge or the marketing. It's about trust, cost of ownership, and how the vehicle fits into your life. And with SUVs being some of the most expensive vehicles on the road, making the wrong choice can hit your wallet hard. So if you're in the market for a new SUV in 2025, take a closer look at reliability reports, customer reviews, and total ownership costs before signing the dotted line. Because while these 5 SUVs might catch your eye on the lot, they could easily become regrets once the honeymoon phase ends.